Hey, y'all. I made it. Hope everybody's doing well. Can you guys see me and hear me? Everybody hear me and see me? Okay. Welcome, Bland's Promised Land Ranch. Hey, Arizona Kid. Hey, Lisa Colovi, and hi, Blue Collar Homestead. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Ryan's going to pass tonight. He's out weeding the garden. He may stop in near the end. How was everybody's week? You guys are quiet. Hanging in there. Okay, so I know you guys can hear and see me. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't talking to myself again like I was last week before we got hit the live button. I was like so dumb, and I was sitting there like, hey, everybody. There's the link if anybody wants to come on up. I just want to give a shout out to Lisa Colovi. I don't know if a lot of you guys realize this, but I know Lisa since we were kids, and we've been friends forever. And she offered to moderate tonight, but she doesn't have a channel, so we were trying to work out some of the kinks. But I don't know about you guys, but she's been on some lives. I know she was on Daz's live, and she was watching videos, so just keep in mind, some people who don't have channels are out there supporting you guys. Lisa's a really valuable part of this community, so I just want to give her a shout out to her. So if she's moderating tonight and having some issues, I got flies in here. Damn pigs brought flies. So yeah, I should do some dancing. Look at these flies. Oh my gosh, driving me insane. I even put a fly strip up because I've had it. But yeah, who wants to come up and talk? I know Eric does. Yeah, you don't have a wrench next to you? Ugh. So I clicked on you, and usually I can make somebody a moderator by doing that. I'm going to try it from here. Hey, hedgehogs, welcome. Hi, Bake a Leg, and Let's Dig It, Melody. Glad you're here. We're just getting started. I'm trying to make somebody a mod here real quick because I have somebody who's going to try and mod for me who doesn't have a channel, so I want to make sure she's got what she needs. Okay, Lisa. All right, Lisa, it's Colovi. It says you're a moderator now. Let me know if you got the wrench. I don't see the wrench on you, but it said I could make you one. Maybe it's different because you don't have a channel. I'm not sure. So how's everybody's week been? I know Blue Collar was saying they were hanging in there. I know they're getting ready for some back to school stuff. Nope. Sorry, Lisa. We'll have to figure that out. Don't worry about it for tonight. Just sit back and enjoy. So I got a question for y'all. How do you guys, for those of you who have pigs, how do you water them? And the reason why I'm asking while I'm waiting for you guys to respond is we made that great pig water. The girls don't use it. I've tried to teach them. I've tried to smear peanut butter on it. No go. And then we also use bowls, and we've done that, but they keep knocking them over, trying to get into the bowls for swimming pools, even though they have a swimming pool to stay cool. Hey, who is it? Welcome, welcome. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, just yell at me in the comments. So then someone else suggested to me to put like a bungee cord or some kind of strap around the water bowls near a fence or a tree, and that should keep them from knocking it over. So I'm just trying to figure all that out, and I'm just curious if anybody's got pigs, how that goes. Hello, Freehandly Maid. How are you? Welcome, Nisi. So I was just saying, talking about pig watering because my little pigs keep knocking everything over and it's driving me nuts. And I want them to have water when I'm not here. So that's why I keep worrying about. Hey, Granny Marino, welcome, welcome. Hello, Slava from Kitchen Garden Therapy. Good to see all you guys in here. If anybody wants to come on up, come on up. I'm sending out the links for you to make it easy. You can come up and chat. So we've been having it was a good week. It was a good week. Things got really hard and emotional last night. I'm not going to talk about why. When I'm ready to, I'll let you guys know, but we're just going through some emotional family stuff. Ryan and I are okay. All the animals are okay here. We're just dealing with some family stuff. And like I said, when I'm ready, I'll talk about it. Right now, I'm just not ready to because you all would be doing therapy with me tonight. So we're going to avoid that. And I need some fun. I need a break from the emotional stuff. So I want to see who's going to come on up and chat with us. Oh, Slava, you got a block party tomorrow. Wow, you must be tired. Whew, that's crazy. Is it a big one? Yeah, and Granny Marino's here. All the good people are here. I love you guys. You guys rock. You're such great supporters. That's why I wanted to do this tonight because I think it really just boosted my spirits and wanted to see everybody and get a break from some sadness and get on here and just have some fun. I think the other thing, so if nobody's got any takers on the pig waterer, gardens. Our gardens are growing. Nothing like Melody at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. And, nothing like Kitchen Garden Therapy's garden or Freehandly Made. But we've got gardens, and they're slow to go and they're finally taking off. And Ryan was out there weeding tonight because we got some rain last night. And that was really helpful because we needed that. So we're really excited about that. Oh, Slava, 4 families you invited. You have enough to make enough food. Ooh, good for you. That's a lot of work. Sounds fun, though. I don't think we'll get tomatoes like Blue Collar Homestead has at all. But we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it. We actually have tomatoes, and it's not August yet. So that's a really good thing. We're hoping to actually have ripe tomatoes in August. But yeah, oh, you're welcome, Melody. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead, Melody's garden is to die for. She's this little woman, and she's got a jungle for a garden. And Blue Collar Homestead also. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh, thanks, Freehandly Made. Hey, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
I'm so tired.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I'm just tired. Got a case of the lazies going on.
That's all right. You're entitled to it.
I'm seeing you sit back in your chair, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah. I'm sitting way back. It's terrible. Hey, Donna Alford. And that's Diesel in the background. He's having separation anxiety because Ryan went out to the garden. The dog.
So what's going on with your pigs? You were saying how to water your pigs? What's that about?
Yeah. So we've been putting bowls out for the little ones, right? And so what's happening is they keep knocking them over because obviously the water's cooler in there than the pool we fill up every day. So they're little and they just get in there. I don't know if you saw the short on our channel, you'll laugh. Fiona just plops over.
And then you said, wasn't Sherman, didn't he sleep down in the rain or something or whatever? I watched that or saw that.
Yeah, so the only reason we know he slept down there last night is because Ryan went down to feed him this morning and there was a big dry spot by a tree and he was soaking wet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably,
he found the ladies.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
He probably loved the rain.
Oh, I'm sure, but it was like thunder and lightning, and it was like 2:30 this morning.
Whose live was I watching last night? And they were gosh, I don't remember their name. They were outside, and it reminded me of you. when you had a big storm and it was storming in the background and they ended up walking inside. They got scared also, but then their live went away because they're losing the Wi-Fi because it was such a bad storm.
Oh gosh, no, I don't know who it was. I didn't attend any lives last night.
Theirs was on, and then Ridge Life was right after theirs or something like that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric Premjan. Sorry.
That was one I kept asking you if you were on it or not. The other two I can't remember. They were gone for a while.
Huh.
I can't remember their name. Now I feel so terrible. I'm trying to look like, can I go on my end of my stuff here and see if I can pull up their name?
Huh. I don't know.
I just got lectured about that. Not lectured, but I got to hear a lecture about if we're not family if I can't remember your real name.
Really?
Yeah. And then if I'm not going to the gatherings, that's how I interpreted it. If I'm not going to the gatherings you guys all have, we're not family, because I'm just a drunken brother that you don't see in your regular household, which I'm like, but that's still my family, even though I don't see him. If I have, like, let's say me and you were brother and sister and you went to the military for 4 years, just because we're not seeing each other at some gathering doesn't mean you're still not my sister.
Yeah.
So I was listening to this psycho baloney last night, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, is this the guilt trip to get us all to go to the live or go to the gathering or whatever, the get together?" I'm like, that's not the way to do it. Maybe for somebody else, but for me, who's taken psychology, it takes a lot more than that to brainwash me to go do something because you're making it sound like I'm a bad person for not going. It's like, I don't got time to go to that. I'd love to. And then, oh gosh, I'm going off on a rant here. Then they were talking about, I kept asking, why go? Why go? They couldn't give me a reason other than me meeting you and saying hello. Well, I want to know, am I going to go? Like, let me explain it this way, because that makes no sense. If I used to go to like Dairy Day, they called it Dairy Day. And we even had like FFA Day back in high school, but Dairy Day was something we would go to Dairy Day, meet all these different people, all these different dairies, but we weren't just going to go, hey, good to meet you, Mr. Dairy Guy. I wanted to know what he was doing different on his dairy that he could do on my dairy, and learn from him and his equipment. And I kept trying to get that across to these people that were going to this, your guys', homesteader, whatever, gardening gathering. Are we going to learn about each other than just learning that your husband's name's Bob and your middle name is Samantha? Or am I going to learn about what you do on your homestead to make my homestead better? Now that would make me want to go, And they were ignoring my messages. And then it was funny because is Brenda Baker on here? She
not yet.
She was trying to say that the big channels ignore people's comments, and then they went on, oh, well, if you're on a live, of course not everybody can do it. I'm like, she didn't mean the live. She meant when you leave a message on a video, you can't. I'm sorry. I have channels I watch, and I can give you the names that are like 250,000 subscribers. And they might not answer every question, but they will you can go to their comments and every comment has a heart. So they at least took the time to acknowledge you. But these people that were on the live, they were trying to say, well, no, it's okay that these big homestead channels don't acknowledge you because they just don't have the time. I'm like, you got the time. If you're making money off all of us, have the time. That's like you being an actor and not signing an autograph. That's your job.
Right. I agree. I mean, and I know there's big channels out there that I subscribe to, and I don't mind saying a couple names. I mean, Walker Farm Fam, Cassie responds to every single message, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, even Facebook. And I don't usually use Facebook. I have a business page. That's it. But never has she not responded, because she's clearly grateful for all the support she's received.
And I know them. They are awesome. I don't. What I'm trying not to give the names are the ones that don't do it.
I get that.
I want to talk. I'm talking dirty, but I don't want to talk dirty enough to say their names to have some kind of.
Gotcha.
They know who if they watch this, they know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
But it was a very interesting live, and it was more funny because Brenda was like totally talking about them ignoring you, and then I put in the chat, well, they're ignoring me now because I kept trying to say what I'm saying now, and they were ignoring my messages. He was going right over them, right over them, right over. I'm like, well, they're ignoring me now. And Brenda goes right, and I'm like, it was very comical that they were just.
Wow.
The biggest part was that made me mad is that when they said we're not part of the family of gardening and homesteaders if we don't go to the gathering. That's the part that really got to me, because everybody might have a reason why they can't show up. And then for him to use the terminology that you're the drunken brother that doesn't show up to the family stuff. I'm like, don't say that. That's
insulting.
People feel bad that they didn't come.
Yep.
And then when I kept trying to ask you, well, why entice me to go? What am I going to learn going there other than meeting you and you handing me a mug or you handing me a T-shirt? I can go to Walmart and buy that.
Right.
What's the reason for me to drive halfway across the country to go over there? Now, if you told me, like I said, like Dairy Day, where I'm going to learn like you, I know I'm going to go learn about your pigs. I'm going to go learn about your homestead. I'm going to learn something from you. I know I am.
Right.
I know I'm ranting, but I even said this last night on this live that half the people that I watch, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the homesteading community. I love you guys and the gardening community, but there's some of you that are so worried about subscribers. And I watch your channel, and I don't even know I'm subscribed to them. And I look at their channel, I look back at their videos. I don't know what they're about. One of the people that I follow, all I saw him make was a chicken coop. And the rest is them driving on a trip here or a trip there. What is your channel about?
Right.
I can ask everybody right now, what's my channel about, everybody? ATVs.
Yep.
Trail riding. You all know what I'm about.
Yep. What's mine about?
Huh?
What's mine about?
So I say you're a homesteader is what I say you are.
Is it clear to you?
Well, yeah, because the farming, the pig, the plant, all that stuff, the chickens, I almost sometimes think you're a little bit of prepping. I know your name has got the farm in it, but I always think of you as a homesteader / prepper, because you're showing ways to conserve or save, especially that chicken stuff you've been doing lately. You know, that's what I didn't even know. I thought you guys were using a machine until you told me on the message that it was shrink wrapping the chicken. I wasn't quite picking up on that.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's really great. You buy these. Let me calm Diesel down real quick. Diesel, come here. I have Joy Bless Live. I have their, excuse me while I get the remote, but I have Joy Bless Life live running on my TV with the sound off, just because I was watching them, and Diesel's looking at the fireworks and barking. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Fireworks going on?
Joy Bless Life has a live, and they're in Gatlinburg. And so they have the fireworks. So Diesel was looking at the TV and barking. So I apologize. I'm hoping he gets better. But anyway, the bags are really cool. You put the chicken in the bag, right? And then you put a tube in the cavity. And then you put a tie strap around it, but not all the way tight. You have to be able to remove the tube. And then you put it in the water for so many seconds at a certain temperature. Then you pull it out and you let it set for 10 seconds, and you pull the tube out and tighten the tie strap.
And it's just shrink. Yeah, I mean, when you showed the picture, I mean, they looked like they were really shrunken tight. But I thought he was walking. No, you know what I'm talking about? Because you were doing it with the music, and then he was walking over, like he was under the sink, then he'd walk over to the other table. And I thought he was sticking it in one of those, machines that, I don't know.
For the processing. Yeah, we had a plucker.
Oh, see, and I was misinterpreting that's when you guys were sealing the.
Oh.
Yeah. I was.
The first video was the processing, and I didn't want to get too graphic because not everybody likes that.
Yeah. Well, honestly.
And, I mean, I want people who I know some of our subscribers have children, and I didn't, maybe they don't want their children to see that. Yeah, and I get that. That's my life. So, but we put him in the plucker, and then we took him out of the plucker when we were butchering him. I just want to go to the chat real quick. We had a bunch of people come in. Tawny Wolf, hello. Mahia's Sanctuary Farm, thanks for being here. Gail Southern Living is here. Yeah.
Hey,
Gail?
Gail.
How are you, Gail?
I'm glad everything's okay with Taz and stuff. That's good.
Yes, we are thinking of you. And yes, Hedgehogs, you can't on YouTube. I know that. I did it last year, but I did it in a way that it was in the background and nobody gave me a hard time. Hey, DB Akers. I think I got everybody. But yeah, I did it last year in a way that it was there. Hey, Daz, welcome.
I gotta say this real quick. That's all right with you.
Yeah.
Freehandly made. I want to make sure, and this is funny too. I'm not very good with names, and that's another thing this gentleman was saying, that I don't care about your channel because I can't remember your first name. That's what he was telling people, that if you don't remember our first name, you're not really good with my channel. And I'm like, this is so. I wanted to throw the word. I don't want to throw it because I don't want you to get in trouble. But I totally thought something when I heard him say that. But anyways, back to Free Handling Made here. Her comment is that my channel confuses people, but I'm autistic, and my channel literally shows how. Okay, so I want you to understand, Free Handling Made. I know that though. I watch you enough that I know that's what your channel is about. It's about you. I get it. See, what you didn't understand from my comment was this person I'm talking about, or these people I'm talking about, their channel is so caught up about subscribers. I don't know what their channel's about. All they're ever talking about is just being on the road, trying to get their watch hours and subscribers. Well, what are you about? Getting watch hours and subscribers? Is that what your channel's about? Maybe if I knew what you were about, you would have your subscribers and watch hours. I know that that's what you're about, Free Handling Made, and that's one of the reasons I watch you. And I also like to watch when you do your religious stuff. I don't want to get into that a lot, but I like listening to your thoughts on that and getting your perspective on that. So,
absolutely.
Yes, you make sense. I know what you're about. So don't sell yourself short. That's not what I meant. I meant these people that they're not about anything other than subscribers and hours. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, Blue Collar talks about, I want an audience, not a number. I want people to follow me because they enjoy the content and it interests them and they want to watch it. If I don't hit 1,000, I don't hit 1,000. You want to know something? Bramble Hill Homestead, Erin, she's on vacation, but her and I talk a lot. And, she just turned around and said, hey, for the fun of it, I was going back through your videos from before I knew you, and we were going through stuff. And, she said, she pointed it out to me. She goes, you did a video about New Year's Day last year. And she says, do you realize you've realized all the stuff you wanted to get? You did it. She's like, you did it in a short amount of time. And I went back and looked at that video because I hadn't watched it in a while. And I went, holy crap, we really did do it. This is so cool. So we started watching all the videos from the beginning and we were just ecstatic. So it's for us, I just want to acknowledge a couple people in the chat. We've got Taz Adventures is here. I hope you're feeling well. We're so glad you're here. Glad you're doing well.
I'm glad he's doing well too. Yeah.
No kidding. Il Canirum, Jason is here. And also, let's see here. I think I got everybody. Oh, Country Mama. How could I miss you, Alicia? Fashionably late as always. I'm glad you're here. And it looks like Lisa Colovi finally has a blue wrench next to her name. I'm trying to get her she offered to moderate. I don't know if you were here, Arizona Kid, when I said in the beginning she was a friend of mine since we're kids.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, awesome. She doesn't have a channel, but we're trying to get her set up. She's like, I watch you every week. I might as well moderate.
Yeah. Oh, I hope it's all right to say. Taz, I also want to let you know that when I saw Gail's video of you earlier in the hospital bed and you being able to tell people what's going on with you, there's a lot of men that would have been embarrassed to say that. that makes me think you are so much more of a man than a lot of other men can be. You just put yourself on a pedestal to me, that you went and said that and told everybody that was going on, weren't embarrassed, wanted to let everybody know what was going on with you. That is core, perfect example of a true man. So thank you for that. And I really do hope you get better, buddy. I really do. It sounds like
Yeah,
you are, so that's good.
I want to ditto that, Taz, because I dealt with that with my mom. And yeah, a lot of men won't admit to that. And that's just normal human stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes you sick. So we're just really, really glad you're well. We are praying for you every day. Glad to hear you're well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the one thing I do want to say about the meetups, like I want to go to the meetups, but I can't. I work. I have to take care of the homestead. And I've tried on Instagram. I've put some posts up there like, "Hey, does anyone want to do one in our area?" Because I don't want to ride the coattails of anyone. I want to get to meet YouTubers. I think it would be great. And I've loved the people, that I'm here for. I don't have to go to every single live. I can't. I have a marriage, I have a family, I have other things to do, but I do the best I can. I try to support the ones who are there to support me all the time. But sometimes, I'm working and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Bye, Dawn at DB Acres. Thank you.
Taz says worse with a name. Yeah, that, and I guess I'm just bitter about the gentleman on the live saying that if we can't remember your name, we're not family. If we don't go to the gathering, we're not family. That's what made me more upset. It was like almost like it was kind of like it was a wrong way to go about trying to get people there. Maybe he didn't realize what he was saying, but it was just like, wow, are you really saying that to? It was like 200 and something people on the live. Are you saying that to 200 and something people that you're not family because I can't go to this gathering, or I don't really care about your channel because I might not remember your first name? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I was a service advisor for like 10 years and I couldn't remember all of my customers' name. I had like 2,000 customers' names. How do you expect me to remember even just 300? I have like 300 plus people I'm subscribed to. I can't be happy I remember just your YouTube name. I couldn't remember. I don't know. I'm just, and I think that's the individual, some people can memorize stuff in a second and some people can't, but don't insult us and say, I don't care about your channel or I'm not personable because I didn't remember your name. It'd be different if if I was working with you every day and then I didn't remember your name. Oh yeah. Now we got an issue.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with all that. It was just, I guess it just offended me or it upset me a little bit. And I'm just like, wow, why would you say that? Because I really would have loved to go meet all you guys. I want to meet you, but also learn from you. I don't want to just, I don't want to just go to a party and I'm not just going to, hey, let's exchange hats. Let's exchange. I don't need to go for that. You don't need to entice me. I'm not a dog. Don't got to throw a bone.
Yep.
I don't need to be enticed. I want to go there for a reason to meet you and learn from you, not to get a t-shirt or go there to hope you're going to say my name on one of your videos so I can get subscribers.
Yep.
Is this what we're going for? Is that how all you big channels are enticing all those little channels to run to the live? So we run over there and subscribe to you? It's very, I don't know. I took too much psychology in high school and college, and a lot of it. And I actually took a lot of sales classes because I was a salesman. A lot of these tactics that the person has never took classes, they're using them on you guys every day on YouTube. They're making you think or feel guilty that you need to do something that they want you to do, and that's a good salesman. I wish I could say their names. I just don't want some kind of law to come back. I could give you a list, and I bet you guys would go watch them and go, "Oh my Lord, he's right. He's right." And we, but then it would come back to bite me in the butt, I'm sure.
Yeah. I saw that Josh the Homesteader came in. I saw that Kathleen from My Alabama Farm Life came in. And for some reason, I can't scroll back on StreamYard. I know I missed somebody. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have a MacBook.
Josh is here. You said that already, huh?
Yep.
Josh the Homesteader. Blue Collar Homesteader. I think he's already been in here a while.
I think Illinois can hear him said, say my name.
Monica Bland, you asked me a question earlier. I think it was you that said, "Do I know what your channel's about?" I don't think I follow you. I'm sorry. Do you follow her, Monica Bland? Is that how you say it?
She is the Monica to the Erica from Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
Really? Oh my gosh. That tricked
So
me.
I'm in South Carolina with my mom. My boys. Hi.
Hi.
So, okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, okay, good. So I was listening to what you were saying, and Eric's not on yet because he's probably taking care of my garden back in Texas. So, I think it's important because so many people just care about the monetization. They don't care about the community, and they say they do, but Arizona Kid, you have a point. There's so much to be said for personality, and that should come out in the videos that they produce too. Because when you listen and you watch the content that Lisa puts out, what you put out, you can see your personality, and you can see those people are the ones you want to watch because you enjoy watching them, just like the people you would want to be around in person. And it's super important to, I think, support those people more than ever, because so many people really are just putting on a show because they want to just live a YouTube life, if you will. Yeah. I have kids and they always say, oh, we could make money being a gamer. And I'm like, no. Maybe you could have done that, 10 years ago when that was brand new. But it's happening now, buddy. The YouTube community is so inundated with people who are just there because they want to try to make money. Yeah, it's sad.
Yep.
Yep.
Am I breaking up real bad?
You are breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I still heard you though, but I couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better. That was perfect. I couldn't. Yeah.
Well said.
Our little practice we did earlier about you writing down what I said to say, you did it perfect. Good job. I'm kidding, but no, that was perfect. That's exactly how I feel too. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think sometimes I feel like I'm preaching, but I don't know if
I didn't do that.
I don't know if somebody's on the other end, so it's good to hear that you feel the same way. So that's cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we started this sharing our journey because I'll admit we've always wanted to.
I mean, look, I'm all for.
Go ahead, Monica.
I can't hear.
You're breaking up, Monica. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I lost her.
Dang it.
That's weird because her audio was perfect. I mean,
I know.
Maybe not the screen wasn't, but her audio was perfect for a while.
Think that's really what.
She's still talking, I think.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Should we type and tell her we can't hear her?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I'm losing it bad here.
Oh.
Bad reception, but I just wanted to. Look really awful. Hold on.
I know she said hold on.
Yeah, we're working through it, guys. Hang with us.
I know. Hold on. Let me turn my camera off. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn my camera off.
Yeah, I wonder if she. Yeah, I know she's trying to turn her camera off because then she can do that. It might give her enough to talk.
Yep. She freezes gracefully. I would look drunk, Country Mama said. Alicia, you crack me up. Oh, we lost her. She's probably going to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. I was just trying to. We started this. We've always wanted to do this. Ryan did FFA. He grew up in working on a sheep farm after school. He's done all this stuff. He did it with his family and all that. But me, no. New York City girl, born and raised in Queens. Joked around with him. I wanted a cow. And he used to say, sure. Right? As we've evolved, COVID hit. I mean, we always wanted to do it, but we never did it because we never had land. We never had enough money for a lot of land, all that stuff. And when COVID hit, we were like, all right, we've got 2 acres that already had chicken coops and buildings on the property. Let's try and do something. Well, we built it into something. And so we wanted to share that journey with people so they knew that they could do a lot with a little bit of property. And so my goal was trying to use the land efficiently so that everybody who has a small plot of land can go out and do something like this and increase their self-sustainability. And it's important because the shortages are starting again. So it's like, people don't like processing chickens. That's fine. You don't have to. We do it because there's only 2 of us. So 26 chickens is going to last a while,
Yeah.
And then we buy a cow from a friend. So
I'm gonna grab something. Hey, so Country Mama, I see your thing there. Should ask Ryan if he can recite the creed. You know what that is, Country Mama? The FFA creed. I'm gonna grab something and show her that my wife laughs that I saved it, but me and my wife are 5 years apart, but we both have the same FFA advisor. But let me show you something real quick. 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Nisi Freehandly Made. I appreciate it. We're trying to do that, and we're loving every minute of it. And let's see here. And if you haven't checked out Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life, she has 3. She's trying to edit, but she's been so busy cleaning. She just bought this really great house next door, and you got to check out her channel. She's got some awesome stuff. Oh my gosh! That's so cool, an FFA jacket.
So mine, try to zoom in right there. Look at the
9091.
Yep.
You're a baby.
And then my wife's, I don't think she has a date on here. I guess I'm giving my name away on that, aren't I? Oh well.
Felt like family, didn't it?
My wife had hers too, but I think no, they're the same. I wonder if whoever I'm talking to, if she would know, because on the back of them, the FFA design changed. Like this says agricultural education. What did it say before? Was it before that or after that? Anyways, I'm naming on, but yeah, I just gave my name away on there, my full name.
That's all right. We all forgot, right? Everybody, I want you to comment.
I don't care.
Your mind has been wiped.
My name's actually more common than I realized. I looked it up one time, and there's probably over 1,000 people with my name in the United States. So good luck.
So we got some comments. Hedgehog said they still have chickens from last year. Our treasured home is here. Welcome, Nancy. 2 old people on a couch. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys being here. Daz says, I just do my videos as me. I don't try to be anyone else. I also like to give info and help people learn about the topic. If I show you the birds feeding here, I'll tell you interesting facts too. That is so true. And we appreciate you, Daz. You did great on your live today. Country Mama said that they also have their jackets in storage, and then our son had the same advisor that I had. Kind of cool. Yeah, hey, Howdy Garden, welcome. Oh, Nancy, you're sweet.
All the pins mean like the leadership pins and all that, and I don't know. I don't think I could even get it on. Probably. I was such a skinny guy back then. I'm not gonna even try. That'd be embarrassing. All right.
We want to watch this.
No, I don't think it'd go on. Probably like not get your arm through it, like. So, all right. Sorry, I saw her say FFA, and you said FFA about Ryan, and I'd love to see if Ryan. I don't think I could do it all. I started doing a little bit in my head. I don't think I could recite the FFA creed. I don't know.
Ryan probably could. I mean, because
Yeah.
and if he stops back in, we're gonna blindside him for it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's pretty long. It's paragraphs, so I just don't. Yeah, I know I can't. And the thing about it, I don't know how Ryan's got to be close to my age. I think we did this before, but it's been revised a bunch of times. So I
Gotcha.
with his dad is my age, but I hang out with his son, and the creed was revised when he did it. It's been revised I don't know how many times. So some of the words they changed. It's kind of weird. They changed it over time for like FFA. Golly, I can't think of how to describe it. Like anybody's a Star Trek fan here. Remember how they used to say to boldly go where no man has gone before, and now they say to boldly go where no one has gone before. That's kind of what the FFA creed. They took things out that were just focusing on, back in the day they thought it was just men and just this, and how they revised it words to change it to be more broad spectrum, which is good. It's not. That's why I think my FFA jacket's the newer one. I don't think it used to say agricultural education. I think it said something different before that, or it said something different after this. I know the emblem in the back's been revised before. Am I putting that in the camera?
Yeah. Bye, Jason O'Connor.
So just the words, not the design, but the words have been revised. Anyways, I don't know. I'm probably talking about something nobody wants to even hear, but yeah. When you brought FFA up, that was a big part of my life. I actually got yelled at. Even my wife did that. They wanted us to go to state level, and neither of us did. I think we were too much wanting to get married and stuff like that.
Yeah, a bunch of people did 4-H, Gale Southern Living.
I'm sorry. It's just you guys wanted to be an FFA person. It's all right.
Be nice.
You just took
people on the couch.
No. I like 4-H also. I'm picking on them. It looks like Blue Collar Homestead did both, or they did neither. We didn't have any of that where we grew up FFA. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then let's see. I think 2 old people on a couch did 4-H. I think Kathleen did it. Alicia said her FFA jacket would be the old style, 1980. Oh, check this out. Granny Marino, 4-H and FFA.
Nice. Who said it was the 80s? Who?
Country Mama Musings.
Holly Farmers. Mine would be the old style 1980s. We'll see. Mine just said 90 on it. So, do you have it? I want to know what it says on the back. I'm sure we could probably Google it nowadays instead of me saying, "Do you have it?" I'm sure it would say on Google what the words were revised and stuff like that. It's just one of those things it's going to bug me till I get off. I'm going to get off and I'm going to have to Google that. And go.
But I saw something else here.
But I know a lot of people probably don't know that about FFA. I never did 4-H really, but FFA, people just think it's, was it the Future Farmers of America? Well, no, it taught you a lot more. I mean, biggest thing I learned from that, and I'm amazed I didn't do. Well, I went on to do the debate stuff, but along with like school council stuff, because FFA started that with the whole parliamentary procedure and wanting to learn that. And I thought it was the coolest thing to learn to know it. How can I describe to learn rules that you can control something? And like people always say, gosh, this go off on a bad tangent. You see all this stuff on TV now where you have these kids go, what are we celebrating on the 4th of July? I don't know. And parliamentary procedure is something like that. It's not, knowledge is power. When I was in a meeting, I'd get mad. The owl, your advisor, he'd get mad at me because they'd start a meeting and I'd have it adjourned in 2 seconds because I can't remember what it was called. Or I would call for something and get it seconded and passed, and we'd be 5 minutes in the meeting and we'd be already going on a pee break. But I read the book. I learned parliamentary procedure and the things to call out. And I thought it was the coolest thing to learn something that gave you power and knowledge. I mean,
Yep.
And I'm not calling anybody stupid because I don't like that word stupid. I think nobody's stupid. There's uneducated. Doesn't mean you can't learn. But when I hear people that are, don't never learn that, to learn something to give you more knowledge, more power.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Or like me learning from you about pigs, or me learning from, Gail about her garden, or me, you know what I'm saying? Learning more about the Bible from Freehandly Made. It's that knowledge is power. More people thought of it that way. And what I'm getting at is FFA helped me think that way, that I want to learn how to do that. And it was fun to learn to me. The more I knew, the funner it was. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it other than that.
Well, Slava Kitchen Garden Therapy was a little confused what FFA was. So FFA is Future Farmers of America, and it's a program in high schools that teaches folks leadership skills. It's agriculturally based. So they participate in all the agricultural fairs, like the state fairs, showing calves, doing gardens, doing flower arrangements. Am I missing anything? Am I getting it?
No, you got it.
I never was in it, by the way.
Freehandly Made kind of said it, wrote it down pretty good herself there too. She put it on there. The last one she put. I don't know if it shows up on yours yet, but it's right there. She put down Kitchen Garden Therapy. She's talking. FFA is a dynamic youth organization that changes lives and prepares members for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. That's pretty good. Did you type that off the computer? No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good kind of little summary of it. But yeah, that's what it's all about. You can learn a lot from people. Just think it's you're going out and learning about bugs or plants or learning about cows and whatever. No, it's also teaching you, how she said it there, it's teaching you leadership. It's teaching you, like I said, parliamentary procedure. It's teaching you all that stuff, and you how to be a better person and how to learn and how to apply yourself. It just isn't. It also teaches a lot of science. There's a lot of ag science in it, and it just isn't. I just remember I didn't have to take science in high school because FFA covered it, but there's a lot more to it than just a bunch of farm kids. You can learn a lot from it.
Yeah, and I love that Josh the homesteader said he was raised by 2 professors, and the joke's on them now because he says he's a homesteader.
Hey, country mama, what did you judge? I was in dairy judging. I love those mammary systems. You know what that means? She has a beautiful mammary system on her. Some good pens too. Good barrel, straight line back. I used to hate having to go up in front of the judges and give oral reasons of why I picked, because you'd have 4. So you'd have to say, for these reasons, I picked C over D.
Yep.
For these reasons, I picked D over B. And then for these reasons, I picked B over A. And you'd have to stand there. And I remember doing video, and it was something new for us. Back in our day, you were lucky to have a video recorder. You remember the old VHS? And it was fun to see, because you see me with my hands right now. Our Mr. Lewis put it in fast forward, and my whole video looked like I'm going like this. And it's like you can't do that, because when you're talking like this, and put in fast forward, you realize you look like a goober giving your reasons why. So anyways, I don't know if that's even what we're talking about or what that is.
It's a really good book. He would know totally. He would totally know. I remember my friend, a friend of mine, when we used to go upstate New York a lot, I made friends up there, and I had a friend up there who was the Dutchess County Dairy Princess. We harassed the heck out of her. But it was super cool. Oh, Gail's calling us a goober.
Is she? She's called me worse.
Good
Is that all you got tonight? Is goober, Gail? I know you can do better.
night, hedgehogs. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Tree Mama. Dairy goats.
La Mancha.
I was mad that Chandler FFA didn't have a meats class. Gilbert did,
Oh, wow.
but Chandler didn't have a meats class. We got to go there and see theirs, and I think I've talked about that on somebody's live about how they would kill the animal there.
Oh, jeez.
We're just talking about it. We're not showing it, so I hope this is okay. But they had actually a hydraulic ram, so you'd literally like a pipe.
Oh.
Camera like a pipe, and they put it on the forehead, and you just hold it there, and the ram would shoot through it, and boom, and the cow would just drop.
Yeah, and that's pretty humane, actually.
Yeah, it would just shatter their skull, and they would just doop.
Gail said, "No, I wasn't calling him candy, sis." LOL. Oh,
Oh,
who we
that's
got
God
here?
Stoppers. God,
Gosh.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
It's good to see your face.
It's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera.
You look good.
Doing,
I don't know if
doing what I
I've
can.
met
Give myself a little haircut there.
Nice. Have you met
I've
Philip?
never seen your face before, Arizona Kid. I've seen you in the chats all the time. I don't think I've checked out any of your videos yet.
Oh, you're not missing much. Don't worry about it. They're not that great. And my face
I've been too busy to even make a video in like 2 months, let alone watch a bunch of other videos. Got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that in another couple of days. I'm taking a big break, which I don't know if everybody's understood that. When I said I'm taking a break, doesn't mean that like if I see you on a live that I wouldn't jump on your live, or if I see your video and I want to watch it. I just mean I'm not going to do any videos. I'm just going to take a break myself.
I got it. I understood that.
Yeah, some people.
It was starting to become too much like a job.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to crank them out on like 3 or 4 videos a week, watching all these numbers, and I was just getting burnt out, and was like, I'm going to stop making them for a minute, and then I'll maybe do 1 or 2 a week, just for fun.
Yep.
I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do that. When I started YouTube, that's how I would watch it, just because I would see something I liked, and I would just want to watch their content or their stuff, and then it kind of changed that when I started doing it myself. It was fun for a while, but I don't know. I want to go back to just being able to watch everybody else's and enjoy like I used to,
Yeah, is that Kelsey?
Yeah, that's Kelsey. She's coming to say hi because I'm talking.
Congrats,
Hi, Rachel Brampton
She looks
Gardner.
very good.
Sorry.
I did get my ears lowered a bit. Yeah.
Got paid today.
Dropped the beard too. It's so hot here. Yeah.
Congrats, Gail.
What kind of dog is that?
That's an English Mastiff.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
She's a big, pretty girl.
She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Granny Marino said she understood what you meant too, Arizona Kid.
Yeah. I just want to go watch everybody when, and then it's nice that way, because then when I have the time, I feel like this obligation to run and watch you.
There you go.
It'll just hit. I know it's there. It'll stay in my thing, and I can go watch when I have a chance. If I get lucky and catch you on a live, I'll show up. If I don't, I'm just not going to stress about it as much anymore. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Drop in when I had the time, and I don't. And yeah. And I don't know. I've had a few people ask me, make it sound like you're coming back. Are you for sure coming back? And I'll be honest, I'm not guaranteeing I'm coming back. I'm just going to stop. And if I do, then it was meant to be. If I don't, then there's my answer, you know?
Yep.
So.
Whoa!
But I'm not gonna turn off any of my channel stuff. I'm gonna leave all my subscribed people on. I'm not gonna I don't want people to think like he's just gonna delete his channel. No, I'm just gonna let it flow. I have thought of. I didn't know I could do this. I thought of going back, and that one's still clicking off and on in my head if I want to or not. I've thought of going in and just turning off the monetization. I
Really?
guess I should do that. I could go in there and just turn it off.
I'm sorry, Philip. I'm watching Josh get a bath here from Kelsey. And we're dying
He's a
laughing.
lap dog.
And then some people ask me, why are you going to turn off your monetization? Why won't you let it go? Well, I'm not going to probably make enough to worry about taxes, but then I'd be really mad if I went over that $1 and then I'd have to declare it for taxes. So I'd rather just turn it off. You know, Arizona are if you make 700 or less, you don't have to declare it in taxes. So I don't think I'd even hit that for the year or even close. But like I said, if I got $701, then I'd have to declare it. And I'd rather just turn it off.
I'm good then.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're running ads on our channel and not paying us.
yeah, it's kind of crazy how they started doing that. They used to not do that.
That's crazy.
Hey, Daz.
Hi, Daz. Hey.
Hey, Dad.
You had a good
Hey,
life.
guys.
Yeah, I only even started this channel just to show my friends on YouTube what I was doing, so I didn't have to type huge messages telling them what's going on. Dad, you got backgrounds and everything. Look at that. That's fancy.
Josh,
Oh yeah.
have you seen Daz's lives? Because they are super high tech.
I was in his live today.
Yes,
Okay,
you
cool.
were. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Where's my unicorns, Daz? You ignored my question.
No, no, I didn't ignore it, man. I got so caught up. I did see it, I promise. And as soon as you started to say it, I was like, I wanted to get in first. So yeah, I did see it.
I voted for unicorns also, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's my unicorns? There's no unicorns. I think it was what is it? HVAC? What is it? Farm and HVAC?
Farm and HVAC.
He was saying unicorns also on the live. Where's the unicorns? So
all right, unicorns next time.
Yep.
Awesome. So Josh, how are you ducks?
And you said it right, Daz.
The ducks are great.
In my head, I never put it. You're the one who put it in my head. You said, "Are unicorns?" And I'm like, "Yeah, unicorns."
I know. I set myself up for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to. I saw Josh and I wanted to jump on because, man, I miss you, dude. I haven't seen you in so long.
Agreed.
It's been a couple months since I put out a video.
I know.
Yeah. Really miss you, Josh. Man, it's not the same without you and your videos and the way you do them. Only you do them the way you do them, and it's awesome. Yeah.
If you
I
guys
have a good time with it when I get around to it.
If you guys haven't seen Josh the Homesteader's videos, he's got a few where he opens up with Josh the Homesteader head banging. He's got some wild videos. So your ducks are doing good?
Some of that free use rock music.
So, sorry.
What's Josh's channel called? I've never seen it. I want to look it up.
Josh the Homesteader.
Yep.
Go ahead, Daz.
It's Josh the Homesteader.
No, I just wanted to say, Josh, I'm really sorry, mate. I saw your comment last night and didn't get to it. I was so, I don't know, being live, trying to catch up with everything and be focused. And, man, I'm really sorry about the turkeys. I did see your comment about you lost your turkeys. That's terrible.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, turkeys are super dumb. they
Yep.
will raise their face up when it rains, and their nostrils are full with water, and they'll just drown, just standing there. They're super dumb birds. I
I've
am
never heard of
going
that.
to only eat duck during the holidays now.
Oh man, it was so sad. I saw it and I didn't get a chance to comment.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just moving you guys to another monitor. Forgive me for looking around in different places.
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna have to check you out, Josh. I see you used to have a beard too. You took off your beard, eh?
I did. Well, it's been so hot here until
Oh.
that light sprinkling last night that killed my turkeys that I finally just took all the hair off because my beard was getting full of like ticks and stuff. So that's gross.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I
It'll
don't
come
have
back
ticks
for the
now.
winter to keep my face warm.
That's funny. Yeah, we have 4 turkeys now. We had 5, and we don't know what happened to the 5th one except that it's deceased. But we think that either the Cornish cross trampled it, or it was so hot in there that the Cornish cross just kind of suffocated. I don't know. We couldn't figure it out. But now that the Cornish cross are gone, the 4 are doing really well, and it has rained.
Well,
and
the
gone
ducks.
south. So what's that?
The ducks trampled to death my first 2 turkeys of the 5
Wow.
until I got them separated. And I still don't know what happened to one of them ducks. It's just disappeared. No feathers, nothing.
Yeah.
But the rest of the ducks are good.
Cool. Brampton Gardner said, for a bunch of farmers, y'all stay up late. I'm what you call the lazy homesteader. Ryan will tell you that all. It's like, I will work on stuff all day and into the night, but I don't want to get up in the morning.
This is the only time of day I get to sit around and do nothing.
Right. Exactly.
What time is it where you're at, Brampton Gardner? I wonder what time it is where she's at. What time is it where you're at, Daz?
I just had a look over now at the clock. It's 12:30, lunchtime Saturday. So yeah, midday here. It's gorgeous outside, very sunny. It's an awesome Saturday. So yeah, I'm here in front of a green screen talking to people instead.
Yeah, the time zone thing is what screws us all up, Rachel, because it's 8:30 here in my part of South Dakota. The other side of the state, it will be 9:30.
I'm 7:30. Yeah.
And Josh, you're 9:30.
Yep, 9:30 here.
Yeah, I'm 7:30. How is the other side of South Dakota 9:30, but I'm at 7:30 down in Arizona?
Oh, well, South Dakota is split up East River and West River. And so I'm West River.
Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time either. Isn't that Arizona that doesn't have it?
Arizona doesn't. We have it, but they're voting on it.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yep. And then on the West River, I'm sorry, the West River and East River. East River is an hour ahead of us. They're central. And West River is Mountain Standard. So there's an hour difference. So all my trainings for work are central. So they're like, it screws up the whole time zone thing.
Yeah, I struggle to keep up with time zones. Like I have the time difference to worry about between the countries, but then on top of that, I've then got the time zones. It's a bit too much to handle sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, ask Erin at Bramble Hill. I can't handle any of the darn time changes. She's in the same time zone as Arizona. She's Pacific. And one day I was sitting there and I was like, oh, so you're going to be 3 or 5? And she was like, Lisa, it's this time. So let's see who we got in the chat here.
Josh, I did follow.
I'm gonna get it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I want to just go back to the chat for a minute because Nancy at My Treasured Home said something about her son, but I can't.
I got it.
I can't get it to go back. Hang on a minute.
I can't do it again.
Pray for my son and daughter-in-law to find a better job. My son almost had a bad accident in work and would not be here at all. Oh my gosh! I hope they're all right, Nancy.
Oh, what?
God.
Dropped off.
Yeah, Josh dropped off. I think because Kelsey was playing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy, prayers for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
LOL, Rachel. Is there a ghost?
I went and gave Josh my mark to look at his stuff later. I'd never even heard of him before till tonight. That's bad.
No, I mean, I think everybody's, stuck in their stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
we
Dad,
all get.
let's get political on neither of our channels.
Hang
just
on a
kidding.
minute. Look
Just
at this
kidding.
comment.
Your heads are all in order by height. Ha ha ha.
Sorry.
Dad is on
Hang
a chair.
Ah, ah. I'm gonna put my back out if I do this anymore.
All right, I'm losing.
Oh, I'm too old for this stuff.
There we
I can't get. I'm stuck. Help!
We look like somebody poured water on us and we're melting or something.
YouTube, help me! Send help! I can't get up. Hey, I'm not kidding. I'm wedged under a computer desk and hang on.
Hold on, I'll be over
Wait,
there
wait,
in 2 hours. I'll
The
get on-
darn computer. Wait. There we go. I was.
Hang on. Oh, what have I done? Hang
Daz,
on.
what? in the-
I really am stuck. 1 second. Hang on.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing
Oh,
with
no.
you. Uh-oh, he got to jump off.
Daz looks like he's melting. It looks like he unplugged himself.
Oh,
Come
that's
back,
funny.
Daz. Come back. What were we going to get political about?
Daz looks like he is. I just wanted to see if all the news, I just don't believe everything I see on TV anymore. I just want to see if it was really that bad over there and see what he said. That's all I was going to ask him. If it's really getting bad over there with all the
Well, wait. He's coming back.
lockdowns.
I'm sorry. I really was stuck. I crashed. I don't know what I did. I scrunched all the. I'm sorry, everybody. I
Oh, it was funny.
squashed the keyboard and. Oh man, that was. Yeah, I really was stuck. That was crazy. All right. Not doing that ever again. Who started that anyway? Somebody in chat.
Hey, real quick, I just want to, before you ask him about how things are going, I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Oh, hang on. I won this book off of My Kitchen Garden Therapies. Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
wow.
yeah. I
And
remember
it's
you won that. Yeah.
awesome book. So I just want to give a shout out to Slava and her channel because she's the mom. So thank you.
Very nice.
Is she on here?
She has been, yeah. So go ahead and ask Daz what you're going to ask him.
I'm sorry. Now you have me looking for her. I don't see her.
She was here earlier.
Yeah, I saw her.
She's here every Friday night.
Yeah.
Thanks, Free Handling Maid, and thanks, Brampton.
Oh,
I think
I
on
need
that
a drink.
kitchen garden therapy, right? Yeah,
Yep. Hi, Chris's Clever Craft. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Yeah, when she
Chris,
did that
how are you, buddy?
video- when she did a video showing the winners, I think in the video I left a message saying, "Where's mine?" Sounds like me, right? But yeah, she just was so kind back. Next time, I could picture hearing her voice. I don't know. I don't know if it sounds weird. She's got such a unique, kind sounding voice. I could hear her saying, "Next time." And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I want my book now. No, I'm just kidding. So, hey, I don't want to get too political because I don't want anybody to get in trouble. But I always
Thank you.
I hate beeping. Is that me? Am I beeping?
No, it's all my Apple products are tied together. Sorry, folks.
Okay. But I don't ever believe the news anymore. Very little. and you see on the news all the stuff going on in Australia. Is it really getting that bad with lockdowns and stuff, or is it that just kind of?
It depends how you want to look at it. I mean, I'm in the state of Victoria, and we've had five full lockdowns since all the craziness started. And it's complicated because without sort of trying to talk about it from one point of view or the other, I'm trying to go straight down the middle. So in Australia, a lot of people don't realize or understand that in Australia, the deaths are down. Like, I honestly don't think we've probably maybe had a death this year, whereas other places have tens of thousands and they're into the hundreds of thousands. And we had it hard last year where, I don't know, there was maybe a couple of thousand deaths, I think, nationwide. But that's it for us. So, oh man, I don't know where to go with this without sort of being one way or the other. All I can say is that we are having lockdowns. And for instance, I think it's in New South Wales at the moment, they've got it a lot worse than everybody else. So they've got the police door knocking to make sure that people that are infected are staying home and home quarantine, not to spread it to everybody else. And they've enlisted the army to basically walk with them for support. I don't know why that is, because the army aren't carrying weapons and they're not being enforcers, and they don't have any power. If they were to go to the house with the police and there was an issue, the police do it. The army guys can't do a thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to answer this straight down the middle, if you know what I mean.
We should talk on maybe Instagram messaging, and you can give me more of a detail. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but I can pull from you where you're leaning, and I think we're both probably thinking the right thing. But I don't want to get anybody's channel in trouble. So I'm sorry for bringing that up, but we should definitely. No. I should definitely talk to you on Instagram where you have. Don't I have you on Instagram? I think I have you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where we just chat on a private message, because I'd love to get more of the details where you're not worried about, you know what I mean, offending anybody.
Yeah, I'm just. And also, I'm sorry to cut you off. I want to protect Lisa's channel too from, Big Brother sort of hearing keywords or whatever. Yeah. But look, at the end of the day, all I can say is that there is lockdowns we've just come out of ours in my state. New South Wales do have a lockdown at the moment because they do have a couple of hundred cases that are active, and they're obviously trying to stop it from spreading everywhere else and into other states. And I believe I caught a glimpse of the news before. I think Queensland might have just gone down into a snap 3-day lockdown because they've got some cases. And again, they're trying to stop the spread. When it got really bad, they introduced QR codes where if you went to the supermarket, you'd have to scan the QR code with your phone to tell, I guess, the government, whoever, where you've been at a particular time. So if there was an outbreak that happened, they can say, Daz was there at 5 p.m. and he was at risk, so we need to go make sure he's had a test and rah. And I'm not answering either way on that. I'm just saying how it is and how it was. So I'm
I don't know, biting my tongue right now. So yeah, that's wow.
Question.
Yeah. Yes.
When you talk about the QR codes, that was a requirement?
It was mandatory. You could not go into the supermarket. You could not go into pubs and what else? Restaurants when they were opened.
Wow.
You pretty much had to, you had to scan the QR code and let Big Brother know exactly who you are and where you were at a time.
Wow.
I think said it perfect. Isn't it a shame that we need to walk on egg? I can't believe in my 46 years of living that it is that bad that I have to worry about what word I'm going to say or use.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm going to go off on a tangent on that. I don't mean to cut you off, Dad, but I think it's probably better
No.
anyways, and we can talk more about that later. But not even to watch what word I say on this live thing, just to watch what word I say in public altogether. Why should I? Okay, where am I going to go with this? It's a free place we live, at least where I'm at, and how I was brought up. Maybe I was brought up to have thicker skin. If somebody didn't like the purple cat and somebody didn't like the orange cat or the green cat, it didn't matter. That was your right to not like that cat color. It didn't matter. It didn't matter that I said out loud in public, I don't like that purple cat. Censored.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's a tricky one because we are pretty easy
to censor or to stop, or is it saying censored? I'm confused. Do you want me to stop?
No, I was just showing it to you, but I didn't want to go too far over the line.
At
least you. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I don't think we're doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm trying to. That's why I used cats. But I'm
doing a good job reining it in. I want to say.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is just it shouldn't. If someone doesn't like a certain person or group of people, and other people don't like this, and other people think it's okay, that's what made the United States the United States. It was that we all had our differences, but in the middle, we all came together and agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
You know, where did it become my side's 100% right and your side's 100% wrong? It shouldn't be that way. We should meet in the middle somewhere, and you should still be able to have your values, and I should still have mine, even though maybe we don't agree with each other. I mean, but then people go, well, wait a minute, and then they take it to the extreme. Well, does that mean if I believe I could go pew pew somebody, then that's okay? Well, no, come on. There is some sort of, let's draw the line, because there is laws. I can't just say I agree to doing that. I'm going to go do that. So there is some things we have to agree with, but some other things, like a word I might want to use or something I might not believe in. I mean, didn't we come to this new world for religious prosecution, to have our own religion? I don't know. I should shut up.
No, it's sort of like the butcher and the chickens, right? So we butcher chickens. Not everybody butchers chickens. Not everybody has to.
Right.
Not everybody has to watch videos on it. Yeah. Not everybody has to do all that stuff. And Ryan made a joke, and I'm afraid to even say it here because, again, it was a joke. There's law. We're not trying to be like that, you know. But Ryan made a joke about, let's just say, all the effort in cleaning up the chicken mess. You wouldn't ever want to, you know, what some people do to humans. We would never do that. But we were just joking about it because we were like, holy crap, like this is so much work cleaning up the mess. And we could not understand how somebody could do that to a human. So anyway, that was our sick, twisted humor. But then, you know, I would like to see videos on processing chickens. I'd like to see videos on births with animals because I need to learn. So it's not disgusting to me. If you put the warning on it, I think that's fair. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. Like if you think it's graphic, say that it's inappropriate for people. You know?
I'd like to see a category where on YouTube it's like you need to go into this particular category agreeing that, like, not extreme stuff, but the things you just talked about. Why can't we have like a category where once you go into that section of YouTube, you know what you may be in for, and you know if there's really bad stuff there, that gets moderated by whoever, and but why can't people learn? But I did want to get, sorry to jump in.
No, I'm
Alicia asked a question before about this thing.
Yep.
Getting the it's not mandatory to go to the shops and stuff like that, but it's getting pushed really heavy. Like, I was watching the Olympics just before, and the TV channel are running their own ads on TV saying, we really think you should get out there now and go get your 2 thingies.
I think what's his
I
name?
mean,
VX earlier on a video. Call it the VX. Getting your VX.
okay.
I think he called it a VX. Just use the like the letter V and X. Go get your 2 VX. Like you're saying.
Yep.
I want to go to this comment on the screen for a minute. Hedgehog said something about they should let you do that if you put the warning on that. Are you classified as educational? I'm not classified as educational because we're not always educational, but if you can comment more about that, I really want to know more about that.
Well, see, I like blue collar homestead. This is what I was thinking when I told Daz. I was just thinking, this is what I was thinking. People get offended at the stupidest things these days. Bunch of babies crying over stuff such as butchering chickens. It's a survival. I'm with them on that. That's what I was trying to say. Why do I have to tell you or go to a certain category on YouTube? What happened to when I was a kid that somebody was walking down the street and called you a name that you didn't have thick skin and just kept on walking? Where do we become such softies and such? That's offending me. You shouldn't have. Okay, so let me take a poll. So 2% of you out of 1 billion, it offends. So we can't have it on YouTube. My goodness. We're stopping the stuff because we have, and it really is. Do the research. The people that are crying is this much compared to this much. Why are we letting this many people run our lives? I don't know where it changed. I don't get it. I'm with them on that. There shouldn't be any category. I think if you want to put your processing of chickens, put it on there. If I go on there and click, it says processing with chickens, and I see blood and guts. Didn't the name kind of tell me I was going to see blood and guts because it said processing the chickens? Isn't that my fault? Shouldn't I just back out? I mean, if it says an autopsy of a man, and I'm going to get offended that I just saw a naked man getting cut up on a table. The name just said it.
Amen, Gail. Amen.
So if you don't like the title of the video, yes, amen, Gail.
I saw a video. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I saw a video recently on YT here, and the person was showing clouds and planes had flown through them and left markings. That was it. It was all about the clouds. But their video was tagged with this great big warning from the big YT explaining that, I don't even want to say the words here, that I don't know if people understand where I'm going at, but even though she was talking about clouds and planes in the sky, and that was it, there was a warning that the video may contain controversial content referring to certain trails left by planes. Are people getting what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And I just thought that was the oddest thing. I'd not seen somebody's video with a stuck-on warning by this mob before, because it was, I don't know, how do I say it? It's not what she was talking about. She doesn't mention the word about certain crisscrossing trails and why people think they are there and stuff. But she's got this big warning splashed across the bottom of her picture now, as long as her video stays there. And all she was doing was innocently showing clouds and a plane had gone through them.
But see, Dad, that's what I was kind of getting at earlier. Probably because one Karen went and complained. And they did that. It's like I said, probably the thousands of people that had watched that video didn't care, and all it takes is one person to say that bugs them, and they just bend over backwards for the I don't know how else to say it, the one crybaby.
Well,
So the one crybaby, to say that offends me. I think it could mean this. Hell, I think Daz's beard is talking about Santa Claus. I don't want to see him on here anymore because I don't believe in Santa Claus. Are you kidding me? But that's what people pull these days now. They find something that they can pull from nothingness and say, you look like Moses, Daz. Your channel's religious. I don't want to see you anymore. You have a stick in the corner. Is that Moses' stick? I feel like I'm picking on you, Daz. I'm really not, but I'm just saying this is how easy somebody can.
Yeah.
You have the clouds behind you. Are you parting the waters? Come on. Hello. That's actually pretty good on my part, I think. Give myself a little pat on the back with a clap. But you know what I'm saying? This is how easy it is for them to pull something and then make you out to be a bad person when that's not your intent whatsoever. But why are we letting this one person do that? How can we stop it is what I want to know. How can we stop it from happening?
I don't know how to stop it, but I know I was looking at Blue Collar's Homestead's comment, and that's something very near and dear. And, no matter what you think about the homesteading movement, no matter what you think about slaughtering animals, this right here, it gets me on my soapbox, this comment. If commercial-based companies can do movies, do YouTube videos, all the activists can do all that stuff, and I can't show something where every one of my animals have been raised with love. If you look at Winston, when he hurt his leg, I called over 20 vets to try and find someone to come there. I could have just slaughtered him. I didn't. We ended up doing what we could. I was heartbroken over it, and we did what we could to take care of him, and we got him on the mend. Is he an investment? Yes. But he's our animal, and we're responsible for him. So then I look at the commercial-based stuff, and it's like, yeah, exactly, Chris's Clevercraft. You don't see them taking down Food Inc. And that's the thing that ticks me off. There's my soapbox.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. This is good. Probably watches Canada stuff is going to laugh because I used to watch his daughter. This show with my daughter called Heartland about horses. And this just shows you how you can take an old bird like me and do something different. So one of the shows, the horse was dying. The grandpa on the show, he's old fashioned like I am. The horse needed to be put down. It was suffering. It needed to be put down. Okay. Now, like us on the dairy in our time, I'm sorry, we went and got a pew and we used that to put the animal down. Wasn't because we were trying to be less humane. It's what we had to use at the time. Okay. How you did things. Well, in this Heartland show, Ty, he's a vet. He says, well, no, we can do it with drugs now. It's nicer on the animal. And he convinced Jack, the grandpa, to do that. Now, does that mean, I'm trying to say this way's right and this way's the better way? No, I'm saying both ways will work, but the old guy learns something new, and so have I over time. There is a more humane way of doing something, And I guess what I'm going with this whole story, like, where's he going with this? Is I think the homesteader, the person at home that raises their animals and has their only 20 chickens are going to be more humane to that animal than these big billion-dollar processors that are just herding them in, kicking them, shoving all of them into a big room, and then slaughtering them. I think when you have a few, you're going to take more time, more care into processing that animal, if that makes any sense.
Yep, for sure. Hey, look who joined us.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, what's the FFA creed? Go.
I knew you were going to ask.
I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, there he goes.
It's a long time ago, but I don't remember it. I
don't remember it all either. I was trying to recite it in my head and I couldn't. See, she
Oh,
did the right thing. I didn't cover my name. Everybody go back to the video and yeah, I didn't cover my name.
I believe in the future of agriculture or the future of farming, and
yeah. Well, they revised it a few times. I forgot to be president, though. I actually got nominated president, and I gave up my presidency to my dear friend, and I took the vice president. And I think, I got praised from the ag department for this, that I said this in front of the whole group of people, that I said I think he's the better man for the job. I'll do great as vice president, but I think this is partially a popularity contest, and I know I can talk better than he can, but he's more knowledgeable than I am, that he deserves the presidency, and I'll take the vice president. And we switched, but I really did get voted for the president, but we switched it, and it was allowed, and blah blah blah. But I knew I was known all over for doing that. He goes, "You're the only one we can remember ever doing that in the history of it." I'm like, really? Well, I don't know. I was just being honest. He was the right guy. It wasn't just because he was my buddy. He should have been president. But anyways, I think I did every other position, like treasurer. I hated being secretary. Didn't ever want to do that again. I didn't realize I'd have to take minutes. And then
they taught you how to write minutes, though.
Yeah, I hated that, though. I'm like, man, what the heck? And then I had to, every meeting I had to give the last minutes. I'm like, what? Why is this my job? No. So I think that's only three. I think I was just treasurer, secretary, and vice president. That's the only three positions I ever held.
Yeah, I was only two, the district representative and president. I took a year off, I guess. I was my junior year, I guess it was. I was pretty busy with work and I guess other things, and I was more
girls. It's okay. I tell everybody it was just girls. Girls pulled me away from it.
Blue Collar Homestead said, "Hey, that's Trini and Tim."
Hello, how are you? How is everyone? Sorry for my late arrival.
And Lisa Colovi said, "Hi, day after birthday boy."
Thank you for the birthday wishes, Lisa.
Rachel at Brampton Gardner said, "You have a stalker." That's creepy.
I missed the birthday. Happy birthday, Booney.
Thanks, Jeff. I love the background, by the way.
Oh, that's actually
earlier.
Let me move my chair. That's one of my photos. I don't know if you've seen it. You can see the plane. Hang on.
Yeah.
Where is it? The ice cream van. Yeah.
That was an awesome picture.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun taking that one.
Ron, I said his picture, he was religious. He was Moses parting the waters. Can you picture, with the clouds in the back? He's all
yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We got Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead, but I just want to remind you guys in the chat, like, if you want to come up, that's why I'm posting the link. Please don't wait for an invitation. Just come on up, click on the link. Good night, Rachel at Brampton Gardner. Oh, I can't wait to see your cool summer desserts video. Where'd Laura go? You still there, Laura?
I'm happy to jump. Oh, well, you're sideways. Oh, there you are.
Headphones.
I'm happy to jump off to make room. Quite happy to jump off.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
If you leave, Daz, I'm leaving.
Oh,
you guys can't leave yet.
Let's just all pack up and go home. That's it. We're done. See you later.
That's a good conversation.
Can I just
you? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I just want to say, can I thank you all for explaining the FFA thing? Because I was sitting here earlier watching you all, and there's jackets being pulled out and everything, and I'm like waiting for like secret finger handshakes, and I'm like, what are these people on about? So yeah, thanks for explaining it. You're now a bit more normal than I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think I was a little bit disappointed when they changed it. Originally, it was the Future Farmers of America, and then they changed it to just FFA. I think I don't know if Philip went over that, but
no, I didn't.
Either way, I was in it for the 4 years through high school. I did learn a lot. There was a lot. We did a lot of interaction with other chapters. I went to Kansas City 1 year for the national convention. But I'd say the leadership skills that I learned through high school definitely helped me later in life in other roles.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds great.
Ryan, do you remember because I think my jacket, because my wife was 5 years after me and her jacket's the same as mine. So I think it was before my jacket. Do you remember what the back, I don't know if you're older than me or not. So, the back of this, how it says agricultural education? It used to not say education, I don't think, or it said something else in here, and then they revised it. Do you remember what it used to say?
I thought it used to say like vocational agriculture.
There it is. There it is. There.
We used to just call, in high school, we just called it VOAG.
Right, Kathleen?
There it is. Thank you, Ryan. I knew it was different. They just keep like I told everybody, even the creed, they just kept revising it and revising it every year when they want to change a word here because, anyways, I don't want to go down that road, but
yeah, I think when I can't remember when they actually changed it, but it was around the time I think I was in high school or just out of it.
Yeah. I don't want to get into that, but they have changed a lot. Like you said, the FFA part of it, they did change. They just, now it's just people go like, what does FFA stand for? And you tell them like, well, they don't tell us that anymore. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know what's so wrong with saying that. Yeah,
because there was I know in the high school I was in, there was always, and of course you have to look at the, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I guess it had like a label attached to it because I know the high school that I went to, there was always a difference between like the folks in sports or the folks in agriculture, and farming had a negative,
Hillbillies.
Hillbilly. I guess that's
Yeah.
Rednecks.
I don't know, but
Yeah, which is horrible.
but it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot. I mean, it was probably much like we had also in the high school, Future Business Leaders of America. I think it taught you, I don't know what the word, how to keep order and stuff like that, I guess, if there's a formal way of doing things. And I guess that's what I got out of it. How to conduct meetings. You had a parliamentarian, and everything was run by the Robert's Rules of Order.
Yeah.
And it was a well-run meeting for a bunch of high school kids, I'd say.
Yeah. We were talking kind of about that earlier, how I used to love that. And I kind of went off on a tangent telling everybody that knowledge is power. And I learned that through FFA, because by learning all that stuff and learning leadership skills and learning how to run a meeting, it taught me in my head, well, the more I know, the better off I am than the less I know. And that's with everything. That's with maybe knowing how to field dress a deer, or knowing how to write an essay, or knowing how to brew some beer. Anyways, everything, more knowledge is power in as what I think that helped me in life through FFA. That made me want to learn stuff and learn leadership and help others. And I don't know, I still feel like I'm learning. I learned from an old dairyman that it doesn't matter if I'm talking to an 8-year-old or I'm talking to a 75-year-old. I'm going to listen to both of them, because they both still might know a way to do something better than I know how to do. And I'm open-minded to always listen, to not think that I know everything, because I don't. Right. And I never will know everything. But I do want to learn everything.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody.
I want to switch to Laura. Eric, welcome on up. I want to make sure Laura gets a chance to talk to us about her channel and what they do.
You guys got to cut me off. Say banana.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm just a homesteader right now. I'm literally homesteading on 3/4 of an acre.
Wow.
But we just bought some property in Tennessee, which we won't move to right away, but we're looking at like 160 acres in Tennessee. So, like everybody else during the pandemic, I learned how to do a lot of stuff, and, I did like 38 meat chickens last year. We've done a couple turkeys. Thomas, I have a turkey named Thomas, and I kind of grew a little too attached, even though I know he's going to pass early because he's a meat turkey. But you know, we have chickens and we do gardening. We do all the homesteading stuff. I do all of that stuff right here in my little suburban area, and my neighbors tolerate me well. And you know, I've given them all a chicken, and so they enjoy they actually don't mind. I think they get it, you know. I mean, the only problem is we're here in the Portland metro area, and I'm backed up to a park, and you know, I've got people that hop over the fence and steal my eggs and fun stuff like that, you know. So it's what they say about Portland is no joke. I mean, it is actually, I think it's worse than what people portray it as. So
Wow.
yeah.
It's worse. It's worse, is what you said, than what we think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, because the media really downplays it. It's bad.
Oh wow, I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My
Wow.
the reason why we bought land in Tennessee is because my husband had to go somewhere else and get a job because he's an accountant, and all the jobs dried up for him here. So because he was accounting for small businesses, and all the small businesses have really shut down here.
Oh
They have
wow.
Wow.
teams moving into downtown Portland to deal with all the stuff. So
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I just said that earlier. I just don't ever believe what's on the news anymore. That's why I was talking to dads about stuff. Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow. That's
That's what I'll
crazy.
say other than wow. That's just get out of there. That's all
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
get out of there. That's all I can think of saying.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we would be out of here if it didn't cost so much to build a house. I mean, we bought raw land, unfortunately, and you know, we got a good deal on it, so we went ahead and did it, and then all of a sudden the prices of everything went skyrocketed. So we have to wait until we can get to a place where we can sell the place here and move to Tennessee. So
Yeah.
Wow.
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 So you got a lot going ahead of you.
yeah, and I have a foster child too that I take care of. He's not. I mean, every once in a while you might get a little glimpse of him, but I can't show him.
Right.
So, but he's a medical foster child and has a lot of medical needs, and but he's got a lot of behaviors too, and so I haven't found anybody that's willing to work with him overnight. So I can't go on. When Arizona kid was talking about going to this social and that social, it's like it's impossible for me to do those things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's just like I think I know who you're talking about too. because I
Don't
think,
say it. Don't say it.
oh, I won't. I think I was in the same life too, and I didn't think about it much then, but yeah, I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
I need to watch the replay. I totally missed all that part of that conversation. I went over my head. I came in at the end there.
I was on a rant. You have to go back and watch it. I was ranting pretty bad.
Hey,
I was
Eric,
saying-
you're sitting there pretty quiet.
Oh, I wonder if he's been trying to talk this whole time and we can't hear him. Can you
we
hear him?
can't hear you, Eric.
Oh, can you hear me now?
There he is.
There you go. Good.
The mute button is something else that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to run away now because I've got beard envy. So see you later.
Ah!
You're parched, Daz. You're parched, huh? Go get.
Oh, I woke up with you this morning, Jazz, and you're like,
Shh, shh, not in front of all those people. Shh.
Emma's listening. Stop it.
it was really good. It was really
Okay,
good.
I know, but shh, it's YouTube. Shh.
Hey, everybody say goodnight to Gail Southern Living.
Good night.
Bye, Gail.
Gail.
Hope everything goes well with Taz. Hope he keeps
Yes.
getting better.
Yeah,
Definitely.
me
Yeah,
too.
praying for
I
him.
hope you get well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I told her, but I didn't say it to her. My son had what Daz had, and you want to talk about a scary time because they didn't know if they'd have to operate. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get too detailed, but yeah, that was some weird. You can't believe that can really happen, but that is some weird stuff that can happen. And you
Horrible.
nobody thinks about that. You think this is just something I do every day. How does that happen? And yeah, try to eat well and drink water is all I can say, but it can still happen even by doing that. It's weird. I just feel for him because it was scary with my son, so I can imagine, what
For sure.
how he got pretty scared. That's why I know I already said it. That's why I was impressed that he wasn't afraid to tell us all, and that was He made a good decision with me there on that one, so I'm glad he told us all. So
I'm gonna leave you with Ryan for a minute. I'm gonna put the chickens up.
No, don't do that.
Oh, never mind. They're done. He took care of them.
Yeah, they're
Oh, and before Dad goes off too, I was going to say that Hedgehog here. Looking at like your video that I watch, I really don't. I don't know. I guess I'm in awe that you said you're on 3/4 of an acre, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a really nice yard and really nice stuff. Like I was all impressed that you had your what was it tree that we said that. I'm trying to think. Was it plums? Was it plum tree?
I have plum tree, pear tree. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you let the squirrels eat them or something like that. Yeah, I think. I mean, golly, if you can do all that on 3/4, I can imagine what you're going to do when you have more acreage. Because I think you're doing great on what you have right now. Wow. So I just wanted to say that. Love. I her videos go because she does a lot and to say you only have 3/4 an acre, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
That was, like Laura's video where she's on a ladder with the tomatoes getting too high and stuff, and wow, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it's pretty
I mean,
cool.
I'm trying to get free Hanley's down in the bottom, but I can't get the screen to scroll up so I can let her in. Hold on a minute. Oh, there she
You want me to
is.
jump off?
No, I got it. Thank you, Free Hanley, for being so patient, Niecy.
It's good, girl.
Hanley.
Hey, how is everyone doing? I took a break from moderating for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
thank you. We just want to have fun.
So are you gonna do that cookie challenge?
I need to rewatch the chat so I can write down all the hashtags and all the fun rules that we were going to come up with and the categories, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. So, but yeah, we're going to do the cookie challenge.
I'm gonna ask my husband if he wants to get in on that with me.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
I may have missed it. What's the cookie challenge? Maybe
It's actually started as a joke. It started as a joke in my last live that I had. I don't know how we got talking about cookies, but next thing you know, all of a sudden it rolled into, hey, we should have a cookie challenge. So yeah,
There's
I'll be
enough
hosting
challenges out there for everybody to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I'll be trying to put that together tomorrow, and I'll do a video.
Good night, Nancy, our treasured home. Thanks for being here.
Good night.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we really enjoyed the cool summer dessert thing, and
Good night, Robert.
We were actually able to
Night, Robert.
give Daz's a try. I don't know if you saw that, Daz.
Did he hear you? Did you hear that, Daz?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. I thought Eric was about to say something, and I didn't want to cut him off because, I was absolutely flattered. And so, Eric, that would make it. I think that's 3 desserts you guys have done so far.
Well, 2 videos. Monica and I, we did one together.
Yep, the chocolate and the pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then the cookies. So yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no. We just, I think Monica did something on Instagram just to show you that we tried your recipe.
Yeah.
oh yeah, sorry, yeah, actually. Oh, so you haven't actually put that video up yet?
It's not,
You
we
weren't
didn't do
putting
it.
it.
No, we're not going to do a video. That was yours, bro.
Oh, far out. I'm absolutely flattered now, but I just about to, wow. Sorry, I
We're
was
not,
about to swore. Wow, okay.
no,
Thank you.
no, we're not going to take that from you. Monica wanted to post something
No.
so you could see, because she found the
Oh,
cookies
man.
or the cakes, as
Yeah.
Australians, they don't really know what cookies are, but we'll just call them cakes. But no, but she found them on Amazon somehow, and
Yep.
they were really inexpensive. So
Ah.
it was a hit. It was a hit. Everybody loved it.
Well,
Hey, Altruistic Farmstead, thanks for
you
being
should-
here.
yeah, I mean it's up to you guys, but yeah, I just assumed that I'd also seen it on YouTube, and yeah, I mean if there's something there where you don't want to share it because of me, no, it was great. I mean, people would love to see it.
Yeah, it's flattering when somebody does that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I had suggested that, but Monica, she didn't want to. And then she was
Yeah, okay.
too, because hers did not look as nice as yours, so she was beating herself up for that.
Oh, come on. Trust me, if that got pushed in front of me, it wouldn't be getting pushed back. It'd be getting pushed very quickly. Don't worry about that.
It was gone. Don't worry about that.
Hang on, sorry.
That's all right. I got this one over here.
Yeah, but it's really flattering that you guys did that, and then there's another channel that actually made their US version, the Gypsy and the Gorilla Vanilla, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. They made a USA version with I think it's graham crackers. You guys have chocolate graham crackers.
Yeah.
And my wife was laughing. She came in, and in my recipe, it's like, well, not my recipe, but in the recipe, you leave it for 24 hours. And in theirs, they're eating it, and it's all dark, and they're like, we couldn't wait 24 hours. We raided the fridge at night, and they're eating it before it got to set the full 24 hours. But yeah, sorry, Eric, you blew me away. Wow, thank you. I didn't realize that was a private, like, yeah, I was waiting for the YouTube, and yeah, you totally threw me out there.
No, that was a ode to Daz.
Thank you. I've had I won't say who it is because I don't want to embarrass them, but someone else sent me Instagram pictures of muffins and stuff that I've done videos on, and did my recipe and showed me them baked and eaten, and man, that's so flattering when that happens. And well, Eric, thank you guys for that. And that's what I love about this, is that I've actually connected with people for real, and I'm not just here sort of throwing stuff out there and then moving away, and I've done my part. It's really cool to get feedback and talk about it. And
Daz, okay, you're giving all this praise for pictures of cookies. I sent you pictures of me, and you didn't say nothing back.
we want to go on about unicorns now or something? Is that what we want to do?
I'm hurt, man. I'm crying.
Oh my gosh.
But this cookie challenge sounds awesome, though. I want to know about this.
Yeah, I'll try and get that together for y'all and get the video out.
Yeah,
that'd be super cool.
You know, it's just for fun. And
yeah, so we say biscuits over here.
Oh gosh,
so,
I just about this.
What?
Well, I just totally thought it. Laura, somebody who lives close to Laura has to help her come Thanksgiving with that turkey.
I know. I think he's outgrown the cone that you put him in.
Oh man,
no,
big. He would be yummy in the tummy. But I hear you told me. I think I don't remember your exact words, but I think you are having second thoughts about using him for Thanksgiving now? Is
Yeah.
that
I mean, if I'm, he's just, he follows me around like a puppy dog. So it's really, really hard. I mean, I'll be on the other side of the fence, like planting and doing things. And he's like over there gobbling through the fence. And it's because he wants to come over and just follow me around.
No, he's chasing you
Aw.
saying, eat me. He's chasing you saying, eat me. I'm over here. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble me up. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
I know my husband's like, stop putting emotions to an animal.
That
Oh,
sounds
I know
familiar.
what you're
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But the
Yeah,
funny thing,
it does.
he doesn't want to butcher him either.
Hey, Eric, I wanted to tell you, I want you to know that I'm seriously considering rabbits now after our conversation last week. And before that, I was totally opposed to them. So, what's the best breed to get for meat rabbits?
I mean, they have a couple good breeds out there. Some of the probably more common ones are like California, New Zealand mix.
That's what I have.
Yeah. They're little. Some of them are a little creepy with the pink eye, but
Yeah, I got one with a pink eye.
it makes it easier to butcher. What can I say?
Yeah.
Is Brampton Gardner on? Did you guys see her video earlier about rabbits? She went and tricked us. She said, everybody, I got rabbits. And then she pans the camera over and she's got these toy rabbits jumping up and down. Oh, man. I got so mad.
That's funny.
That's just wrong. But it was, I think, Brant, is that how you say it? Brampton Gardner? I know she was on earlier.
Yeah, I think she left because
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, she signed off.
Yeah, she got me good because I was like, oh man, she got rabbits, and she panned it over. I'm like, oh, that's
clickbait.
Yeah.
Cute little funny rabbit.
She got you with clickbait.
Yeah. And then bam.
That's funny.
Actually, while Laura's here, can I just ask Laura? Your property has got the spring, doesn't it?
What?
Is that your property that you bought? It has a little spring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching it and sort of daydreaming about if I was there and everything. And yeah, and then I come to the part with the spring and I'm like, are you kidding me? Man, really? Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get there.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. We have turkeys and we talked about we were going to butcher them. We have 4 now, but now we're excited because we think we have 1 tom and 3 females. So
ooh,
we may be keeping them.
What breed?
Some good old fashioned broody hen stuff going on.
But see, that's a good idea though. That's the way to save money down the road is to do that, and then the offspring you can save some of them and then kill the older one. You know the whole process. You know? So.
You know how much the turkey chicks were? They were $20.
Wow.
What?
For 12.
I couldn't believe it.
I watched that 10th generation farmer, and I can't remember what state he's in. I think I have his shirt on one of my Instagram pictures, and I think a bull calf used to be $5 to $10 when we were doing it, and now it's like $100 or $200 for a day old. Be $5 or $10. That blew my mind. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's what I got thinking about the turkeys when as they started growing. I was like, we should give it a try at trying to, have a breeding pair or a couple of breeding ones that we're able to sustain with, I guess.
Oh, it's a fur baby.
And he's like,
is that a wiener dog? You little wiener.
It's a wired-haired wiener.
I got 2 Chiweenies.
You have Chiweenies?
I have 2 Chiweenies.
Oh,
yep. Riley, come here.
Yeah, my really good friend, 2 of them, and they were moving one time, and he goes, "Hey, can you take? I think it was Abby and Vienna. And can you take them for me?" And I'm like, "Sure, I don't care. I love those 2 dogs. Put them in my truck. Got about a mile down the road, and they start puking all over the cab.
Wow.
And they knew it. They knew
at
they
the
got
camera.
targeted. They just thought it was funny to do it to me instead of doing it in their cars. So, but I think wiener dogs are still the coolest thing.
Hey, Eric.
My uncle
Oh,
even
sorry.
had a long-haired one, like one of those bigger ones, and they were like really long-haired.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen one of them, but sorry.
No, that's
So
all right.
here
I
in
wanted to
Hamilton,
say-
here in
ahead.
Hamilton, that's a couple of towns down. They have what they call Dally Days, and it's where you celebrate all the small businesses. And I kid you not, they block off the street, and they have Dachshund Wiener dog races.
Oh wow.
I'm totally
that's
gonna go and film that.
awesome. Please
That
do.
would be fun.
Mine can't
Yeah.
compete though because mine don't play nice with others. But I'm definitely gonna go watch everybody else's.
Wow.
Nice.
Norman loves everybody and every dog.
Norman? Oh my gosh, that's such a cool name.
It made me think of Psycho when you said Norman.
Norman?
Well, his name is Norman because Norman.
That's funny.
Because he, like, somebody's at the door. Yuck. No. Somebody's at the door. He goes crazy. That kind of thing. So.
Super cool. I wanted to ask Eric at Bland's because he had a video with the one-man cattle run or whatever it was called, and there was a boxer in the video. I wanted to know if it was his, but good night, Blue Collar. Was that your boxer, Eric?
Good night, Blue Collar.
Yes. She is up for free if anybody wants her.
What about her?
She's up for free if anybody wants her. One of the things I've learned about living on a homestead is the things that cause you heartache and irritation, unless it has something to do with one of your kids or wife, they need to go. So, she's got carb overload issues. So if you turn your back too long, she'll go in the pantry and get a whole loaf of bread and just chow down.
Wow.
And that's
Yogi did that one time.
Wow.
And we had to go to the emergency vet because he was allergic to grains.
Well, the
It
other
was
boxer
nasty.
I had, the first boxer I had was the best dog in the world. I could take her anywhere I wanted without a leash. I could walk right along the highway. She would never leave my side. This dog is out of control, and she can't stop eating carbs. So,
Night Mom's Family Homestead.
when we made that dessert from Daz, we had to keep a close eye on it to make sure she didn't try to grab it.
Oh, jeez. She looked beautiful, though.
No, I'm just giving her a hard time, but she's a good dog. She's a cutie, and her name's Joy, and everybody loves her. So when they come up, she just brings joy to people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Norman eats everything. He was with a hoarder who was trying to raise many of them, and he was the stud, and so he didn't get eaten or didn't get food very often, and so if we leave food out, he'll just eat and eat and eat. That's one of the things I have. Whenever I have meat chickens around, he'll get in in their food and just eat it all, and then he looks like one of those big fat cartoons, like back in the day, with the big belly.
That's funny.
Exactly.
Funny.
Like a dog version of Garfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, gosh, I can't believe it's been 2 hours. My word.
Wow.
Goes by quick.
Time flies.
It totally goes by quick. I love talking to you guys. You guys made our day, and you made my day because it's been, like I said, a little bit emotional, and we're super excited.
Hey, real quick before you jump off, Erwin, tell Eric. First of all, I liked your, walking your cow.
It was awesome.
And then you were talking. I think I left it. We were talking our message about. I told you my dad had cattle dogs that he trained. They were Queenslands. I think it was at the very end. The one, I don't know. can't remember who it was you're walking with that they had a Queensland dog. You know, I'm talking about the little yeah. So I mean, if you're looking for a good cow dog, that's the breed I would say. Doesn't mean you can't train any other breed of dog, but we had a lot of them that were real. I mean, we had vets that would come and get our dogs to go help them with cattle, or like they could go do pregnancy checks, and the dog would stay behind them and keep the bulls from ever bugging them when they were pregnancy checking like hundreds of cattle. And they would actually come and ask us to borrow our dog, mainly Bear. Bear was better than Ben, but that's pretty impressive when you have dairymen all around come and get my dad's dogs, knowing that his dogs were well trained to do the job. So we even used to have people where they'd have a cow down in the dairymen are inhumane with hot shots. They would actually ask for our dogs to come, so our dogs would try to do it gently. They wouldn't break blood or nothing like that, but they would stir up the cow enough to get it up where you didn't have to be cruel to it. So you can train those dogs to be really really good. But yeah, I just wanted to say that to you because we kind of talked about in the message, but I don't want to write a novel. But I don't know, I enjoyed that video. I enjoyed watching you walk the cow. I mean, it made me think of me as a kid doing that, where you'd get like a bucket of milk or something with a calf and it'd follow you all over the dairy. So it made me think of that when you had the bucket and was walking. Yeah, I'm sorry. Brought back memories, man. It was good. I liked it. It was
I'm
fun.
having flashbacks from the farm,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it sure was. And that's the big reason why I watch all you guys, because I don't no more. And you guys, everybody in their own little ways brings stuff back like that. Like my dad always had a huge garden in back of the house, and cattle, obviously, because we dairy, we would raise our own replacement heifers with bulls. So we had the calf operation off to the side that I mainly ran. So everything I see just reminds me of that, and people don't understand why I have an ATV, UTV channel. It's because, well, that's all I have room to do. I can't go do the stuff you guys can do. So I watch you to get that piece of my life that I don't have anymore. So thank you all for that.
No problem. Thanks, Nisi. We appreciate you making me smile. Yeah, you guys make us smile. I really appreciate it. It made me feel a lot better tonight than I was. So thank you so much. We really appreciate all of you.
Well,
we look forward to it.
I'm looking forward to this quickie challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's all right, Yogi, I don't think there's very many people left, is there?
They're dying to get off.
Stop this guy from talking. But Sunday, probably Sunday afternoon, it'll be my last live for a while, guys. But I'm doing some giveaway stuff, so come to it if you got the time. I wish I could give you a better time. I don't have one. It will be afternoon though, or evening or afternoon. So if you want to try to win a hat or two, come check me out. That's it.
Well, I want you guys to check out all the channels in the chat here and everything. And yes, Ricky Ventures, you count. We're glad you're here.
And I just want to say good day to Scott too. Sorry, I've been busting to say good day to Scott when he came in earlier. Sorry.
That's all right. Hello to everybody. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate y'all and hope you have a great weekend. And thanks for coming up and talking to us tonight. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
And hang in, Laura. It can only get better, not worse.
Yeah.
Everyone have a good evening,
everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. And Eric will be in touch about the rabbits.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Take care.
Bye, y'all.
All the best.
Bye.
Take care. I'm still here.